How's it going? Welcome to another edition of mrd00d's Techie Tips. I'm going to show you a couple of techniques I've learned while experimenting with painting some Xboxes. So here's a couple tricks and tips for you to make painting your Xbox or customizing your jewel a little easier for you. Okay, so what we have here, this is some tin foil, and the reason I'm showing you some tin foil, just standard tin foil, just a little sheet that I tore off. Here's a regular shell, nothing done to it yet, no paint or anything, but I have removed the jewel. I showed you how to do that earlier. What you do, you take the tin foil. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this with one hand and show you. The way you press inside here, just push down. It's really hard to do with one hand. You push this down and basically form the circle, and then you just take your fingernail and gently cut a little shape out. So you're cutting the shape of the circle out, and it's a little easier to do with both hands because you can press that circle in there. Not quite sure how I'm going to be able to do it with both hands. Let me set the camera down for a second, see if I can hurry and give you the imprint so you know what I'm talking about here. So I don't have to cut this video apart. Sorry about the horrible view there down there. You're just staring at an Xbox. Okay, anyway, so you can see how it's formed an imprint. And then you just take your finger and you very, very carefully just kind of cut it with your fingernail. And what that will do is it gives you a perfect circular shape of tinfoil, and you can use it to customize a jewel similar to this. What that is just some blue paint and some tinfoil behind a clear jewel, so it has a pretty cool effect to it. Here's what I've done with the ones I've already kind of showed you. This is the Vampire in Rome. Pretty much just left it about the way it was when you come from this way. This is a standard, just a Halo edition. I haven't popped that black jewel out. I'm probably going to customize it, get the black one out of there, because I just don't like boring standard stuff. That's the metal head. That's just a regular one. Nothing done to it yet. Here was what used to be Area 50 Watt, and I've changed the name of it to Lunar Meltdown because I tried to get this effect here, the bumpy stuff, and went a little too far and fried the heck out of it with my heat gun. Haven't fixed that yet. I'm thinking about sanding it. But it looks kind of cool anyway with the melted look. This one, I was trying to make it look kind of like a dragon. The blending of the colors didn't really come out the way I wanted, and I fried my jewel, as you can see right there, with the heat gun. When you do too much heat, that's what will happen, and they'll kind of start a little divot right there. Yeah, good. The camera's not even showing. The divot right there, and then it'll start to crack. So you want to be really careful with your heat gun. Here's some other tips really quick on how to paint. Save yourself some time and some headache on painting. Just a standard piece of paper will work. It doesn't have to be a parking violation or anything, but it helps. Just kidding. Yeah, you don't want to get me started on that parking violation thing, because apparently I'm the only neighbor around here that cares about not being inconsiderate to your neighbors. Okay, so you take your paint, and if you fold the piece of paper in half like that, it fits perfectly, as you can tell, right there. So you don't even have to mess with trying to paint over and over and going across the line. So I've been kind of wanting to do a red, white, and blue, kind of a patriotic theme. So we'll just go ahead and do some white here. I don't want to do too much because I'm inside. I don't have ventilation, but you can see that makes it really easy for you to hit the spot that you need to without painting the other part of the Xbox, as you can tell. These are perfect paint job. So that's one way to skip a little bit of work. You can do the same, obviously, with the small edges. And this, I had this one perfect, and then now it's just falling down, but you get the idea. So you can spray that. And there you have it. So that's a way, and then you can also do, this is one thing that I found you can do, you can use just a roll of tape to kind of accentuate the inner circle. So if we wanted to make that inner circle stand out a little bit, do the same thing there. Just use the shape of the tape roll and kind of hit that. And you have to move it a couple times, obviously. You can see that it only gets part of it. Just move it and set it. Spray it again. Move it and set it and spray it again. Do that about 4 times and you'll get that circle perfect. Trust me, trying to do it by hand, even if you're pretty good with your aim, this takes a lot of work. And I gotta open the windows because I got a lot of paint smell in here. So that's it. There's another techie tip for you, and hopefully you'll be joining me again soon. Thanks for watching.